All right. Our next singer. Oh, this is you.
Our next singer was B.D.ii, and he is from Team Legend. He sang All My Life.
Wait.
K-Ci and JoJo.
All my life, I pray for someone like you, and I thank God that I finally found you.
The wedding song of the 90s.
Yes,
probably the number one wedding song.
Probably the number one wedding song.
Next time,
probably yes, probably the number one R&B ballad of the decade.
Yeah.
When they said the song choice, I was like, because I don't think that we've heard this song on The Voice yet. And I wonder if John had to do like his special permissionship to get this song.
A battle. Maybe years ago they did a battle.
Maybe
because it's K-Ci and JoJo. It sounds like a song you would.
Yeah. I just have not. I don't remember it recently since we've been watching. So I was interested to see how this was going to go, especially because you have two. This is a duet, y'all. So when you have one person singing a duet, I often wonder, like, what is the approach going to be? Are they going to try to sing too much? Are they going to try to sing it all? Are they going to lean on BGVs? This one was a bit of not a conundrum. I really want to go back and listen to this one again. Because the thing about BD is that he is so laid back on stage that the things that are coming out of his mouth are actually very, very brilliant and very incredible. And the melodic choices that he was making were really cool. I love the way that he did lean on the BGVs a lot and floated above them and around them, which I thought was really, really smart. There were parts where I was like, are you singing the harmony or the melody? Because it's all just kind of blending really well with what the BGVs were doing. This was an instance, and there are not many. This was an instance where I felt that he might have benefited from a stand and sing, where if he would have just stood at a mic stand and just kind of communicated the song at the mic stand, it would have been a little bit more compelling and impactful than the walking around that he did. Because there wasn't, for me, a lot of purpose in the walking around. There wasn't a lot of performance quality in the walking around. And I feel like that is just part of, especially with this song. This song can be kind of, as wonderful as it is, it can kind of be right here. And it is kind of hard to perform it as you're walking around, especially if you're not singing with somebody else. So there was a little bit of a disconnect for me in the performance quality of it. I wish it was just a stand and sing. And again, I really think that the vocal was stellar. I really just need to go back and see all of what he did, because it felt like I felt like there was so much musicality going on. I almost felt like the BGVs might have been doing a little bit too much. Maybe that was it for me. Maybe that was it. And that not enough of him was shining over the BGVs. So that's my critique. What do you have to say, James?
Yeah, BGVs were turned way up.
Okay.
Okay. It
Okay.
wasn't just you.
Okay.
I think they were way up, and they were singing.
Yes, they were. They were singing down.
Their face off. I said, okay, I agreed. I said, John, please give him a note to open his eyes, because BD was not opening his eyes, and John gave him that note.
Yes, he did.
But he did it again in the performance.
Right.
Which is something I struggle with, because it's one thing to close your eyes, you all, when you sing, like to get a feeling, like a really quick section, but to keep them closed, you are disconnecting, because your eyes are your connectors
right.
to your audience. So I know BD was feeling it, but I needed him, like John said, to open his eyes. I said, "Come on, B. Did you see the opening, the step touch?" I said, "Come on, B."
Yes, yes,
yes.
yes.
I was like, ah. Y'all better groove. Something was weird about the key. Not that the key of this song, but something was weird about B.D.'s voice and this song. I
Okay.
don't know if, because Leanne kind of touched on it. I don't know if this song was right for B.D.
Yeah. Okay.
Because here's the thing, to your point, this song stays there, but what makes this song so impactful is literally the desperation of
Mm.
K-Ci and JoJo when they sang the song.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially, I
Yeah.
will love you. Like like they are like, you can tell that they're like spilling all of it out when they
Okay.
sing this song. And that's not the type of singer BD is.
You're right. You're
Right?
right.
Like BD is girl I like he's Music Soul Child.
More
Like
swag.
like
Yeah.
swag. And this song, you kind of gotta lose it a little bit.
Yes. You're
Right?
right. You're right.
And I'm not
Yes.
saying to do a copycat performance, but that's where you kind of get this song to go somewhere. Because
Okay.
it really doesn't. It's like kind of rap singing.
Yes.
In love with you. Like that's the song. Like it doesn't
You're
really
absolutely right.
like, you know, but then he goes, I wanna love you. Like that's what he
No.
does, right? And then they just go off,
You're
right?
absolutely correct. That's what it was.
That's what was missing. So Leanne said, you sound a little thin up
Yeah.
there. Like
Yes.
put a little on there. I thought Leanne was spot on with that. I said, I do need to hear a little bit more K-Ci and JoJo in this song.
Mm.
Because this song is so particular, it's so specific.
Yeah.
I thought his singing was too laid back, too sweet, is what I wrote.
Okay.
And then I said, I'm a little disappointed. I did love the end. I thought he opened up a little more at the end.
Yeah.
A little bit more grit, I think, was needed in this song.
Mhm.
I said it was a little thing in the tone. Like his tone. I wish someone would have been like, you know what? This is a great song. It's not that you sound bad. Like you said,
Right.
it's a great vocal. I just don't think this song is for you. And
Right.
for your artistry and your
Yes.
personality. Now,
Yes.
there are some singers on this show, and we're going to talk about it, that can take any song. But I think BD has a lane and has a vibe.
Yeah.
Like I don't think Mac Royals would have necessarily sung good on this song.
Right. You're
Like,
absolutely
because
right.
it's just this vibe, this
Yes.
R&B vibe that you can't really explain.
Yeah.
I was a little bad at Michael. Michael's like, this is the first time I think I saw him smile. BD has smiled before.
Right.
Like he
Exactly.
does. I thought that was a little microaggression, Michael. So so watch out, sir. Because BD is like, and then John kind of covered it up and was like, oh no, he's just so laid back, he's just so chill, because he is.
Yes.
But I love BD. I love his vibe. I wish somebody would have been like, you know what, this just isn't working.
Mm-hmm.
It just did not work for me on this song.
Yeah,
So,
you nailed it. You nailed it. Yep.
And that's really unfortunate because I really thought I really wanted BD to fly through.
Yes.
Because he's that good. He's that good. And
Absolutely.
we need a good R&B singer.
Absolutely.
Okay.